YouTube. This is Brittany Monique Allen. I'm coming to you guys from my home. I have a special guest here today, my big brother, Anthony Allen Jr. AJ, as I and everybody else know him. We just coming to you guys, bringing you guys some golden nuggets. He is going to tell us ladies 3 pieces of advice that he think will help us in our lives. So, bro, 3 pieces of advice that you would give me. What you got? Or to any lady.
I want to start out by saying hello, world. I come to you by way of Atlanta, from Memphis, Tennessee, down to San Antonio. And I had the honor and privilege of coming down here to spend time with my baby sister, trying to keep her head on and put her up on game and what she may be faced with out here in this world and in these streets. Because the streets don't love nobody. So I got to kind of funnel the mindset of her elder brother so I can make sure she's on point moving into a relationship. So dating abroad, you know, she's going to be faced with a lot of challenges. So she was sitting here today. We was talking, connecting spiritually, connecting, you know, biblically and also emotionally about relationships and things that a woman should set forth in front of her as far as her trying to allow herself to get engaged in a relationship. It's things that a woman must not allow men to do, and it's a couple of things that a woman should require a man to do. First and foremost, the top of the list is God. Because without God, man nor woman can understand that third dimension of what needs to be established as far as a foundation. Because I know a lot of people heard women are from Venus, men are from Mars. It's like we connect on 2 different, totally different intellects, and the thing that the spirit that brings us together is God. So without God, you can't move into a relationship with the expectations that you're going to be able to coexist with one another, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because it's most going to be about you or your significant other, friend, whatever, being self-centered. So I would say God is first and foremost, and I would say build a relationship with God past all human understanding, because there's going to be parts and times during the course of you dating individuals where you're going to ask questions. And it's only one place you can get the understanding of asking that question and receiving the answer that you feel in your heart is desirable and honest. The only person that can give you that is God. And that's called discernment. When you able to read a person, even though, because men, we lie a lot, we lie all the time. You know, we lie to get what we want. Remember, man always wants something out the deal. It may be money, it may be something physical, it may be he may be feel like you are more financially progressed than him, and he may feel like it's a come up for him. But men want something out the deal. So I would say God will give you that correlation to make that whole equation work together in order for you to understand, is this guy really telling me the truth? Is this guy the guy I really should give an opportunity to? Is this guy wasting my time? See, these are questions that a man is not going to give you. You know, a lot of women, they get so sucked into materialistic, financial aspects of a relationship, and those could be invisible landmines to destruction. So what you really want to do is allow God to consume his spirit in you and allow you to have the gift of discernment. The only way you can get that is by relationship with he.
Yeah, have a relationship
with God.
Amen.
So we want to start by
number 1.
That's number 1.
So number 2, what you think?
Number 2, you know, I got to thinking, and I had a struggle in my inner self. What would my number 2 be for a woman? what would my advice be for me to give you a number two in a relationship that you would see fit to require, or yourself that you need to have in yourself as far as moving in a relationship and potentially being somebody, maybe establishing something a little bit further. So I would say number two is, just pulling on my spirit. I'm going to say number two is stability.
Stability.
And I really thought about that because number one and number two, they linked up together. Because God, from number one to number two, gives you a man stability mentally, physically, emotionally. These things that a woman needs to be able to take herself to greater heights and understanding and fulfilling her inner self. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say having that stability, you know what I'm saying, mentally in a man. Because if he has the stability mentally, everything else will fall. Nature will take its course. Everything else will align within itself. So the financial aspect of it, if you know, it's a lot of single women out here with kids. The father father relationship would exist. You know, you won't have to question, is this guy finna give an opportunity to, is he good enough for me to bring in front of my kids? Is he gonna love on my kids like I do? Is he gonna be there emotionally, mentally? It's everything is in that circle, connected in that circle. Okay. And number three, and this all links up together. And this, God put this on my heart. Number three is work ethic. I'm gonna say number three is work ethic. The reason I picked that for my number three is, with God's stability and work ethic, you can build an empire. You want somebody that's hardworking, somebody that's diligent, somebody that's humble, somebody that's compassionate, somebody that's strong-willed, and somebody that you can lean on. You want to rock. You don't want a glass of lemonade or a Twinkie or a honey bun. Because you don't know what you're going to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want a SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? You don't want an egg. So
a rock.
Yes. So all with that third one, what's the third?
The third work ethic.
See, I'm getting off track because I'm going so deep with this thing. I'm getting totally off track. But we all linked up. We all here. We here. We out here. So that work ethic will combine with those that third one and those top two. You may have yourself the perfect man. You may have yourself the perfect man. But all things flow through God.
Amen.
So with that one, the number one, number two, and number three, you can build a foundation that can be very prosperous and very abundant in anything and everything you all may do. You know, and it has to be a consistency with all of those in order for it to work. And consistency. You know, you don't want a guy that's got a lot of highs and lows. You want to be straight across the board. And for you ladies, all you have to do is be yourself. You don't have to put up a brick wall. You know, and because a guy recognizes, even though y'all might be a little bit smarter, a guy recognizes those things initially. So in order for a guy to get comfortable, because you want him to get comfortable so he can show you the real you, the real him. You know what I'm saying? You have to see that. So you make the initiative to be comfortable with him, and then that allows him to open up. And then you can make a decision on those three things. So that's it for today.
I'm a help connect this real quick.
Yes, let's connect.
Let baby sis gonna chime in real quick. So, bro said God stability, and work ethic. And he's telling us as ladies that basically that's what we need to look for in a man. But you all, I love y'all, so I'm going to tell you, you also need to make sure you and God have a relationship before the man even comes. You want to make sure that you are stable, that you're working on stability, working on those areas that you know you need to put a little bit more extra time in, because you're not so, you're not very strong in this area or in that area. So get the stability for yourself, and then also get the work ethic for yourself. There's some things that God has been revealing to me lately that I need to work on so that I can build a stronger work ethic, so that when my husband comes, I have God, I have stability, and I have a strong, powerful work ethic that is going to cause me and my husband to have, what you said, build a dynasty, build something awesome, build an empire, something awesome for the kingdom of God. Because all of this is for God to be glorified. You only get married for the glory of God. It's not about you getting kisses and hugs every night. It's about you giving God the glory. And two, coming together, becoming one, being strong, a strong one, giving God the glory. So I hope that you guys got something out of it. It's so awesome to be able to talk to you guys and to just share our hearts. This is a well of wisdom right here. And our dad is another well of wisdom, so it's a blessing to
big
have.
Shout out to Big Tony.
Big Daddy Pipe though. And all our family, we love you. But yeah, God first, and everything comes later. Seek you first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto your life. So God bless you. We love you. All right.
Salute.
Bye, y'all.